Hey everyone, it's Tango Oscar Mike. We're out at Ohiopyle State Park in Pennsylvania. Hiking over over 3 miles. A lot of our hiking, excuse me, I gotta wipe my nose. We get a lot of our elevation by going up and down little hills here and there. We're on the Sugarloaf Trail. It was pretty flat at first, and now we've just been climbing for the past mile or more. So, out of breath, climbing a little bit. But I've got my Kelty pack today. I got instead of my little camelback with just the water in it. My first aid, I've got my Kelty backpack. I got the 705, lots of water, first aid kit. My chair, poncho, some other stuff. Adding up the weight, it's probably somewhere between 25 and 30 pounds. So it's a little bit of weight. Our planned route will take us 10 miles today. So, yeah, another big hike. It is warm. Before we got to the trails, we stopped at the W3PIE, that's W3 Pi, the Uniontown Amateur Radio Club. They were having their Gab Fest, basically a little ham fest. We stopped there. I bought some raffle tickets for their prizes. Saw a few people I know. But yeah, everybody, a few people recognized Augie from videos, knew who he was. So, but we just stopped there for a few minutes because we knew the parking lots up here at Ohiopyle were going to be full, and we were right. They're jam-packed. And we've passed two other hikers going the other way a while ago. This is mountain biking, snowmobile, hiking trails, no horses. Just saw a car go past, didn't realize we were that close to the road. But very rocky. Some of it is just hard walking because there's just loose, fist-sized rocks everywhere, and you're just stumbling across them. But now it's opened back up, and we're getting some. We're going. We already had a snack. We both needed a snack already. We had breakfast, but between the drive here and everything and getting started and all this climbing, we needed to get a little snack in us. Augie's already had some water. If you're wondering, I have a camelback bladder in the backpack. Normally that's what we use. Laura makes sure she tops it off because I share with Augie, and we have a collapsible water bowl we use for him. And make sure he gets a drink. And we have some treats for him, and so he'll eat good. But so far the scenery's been nice. It's been a nice trail anyhow to hike. I've got it mapped out on Gaia GPS. I like that app. If you're trying to find trails and trying to map out a route, you can map it out on there. It tells you how far. And if you just check the map on your phone before you go, it kind of loads it into the phone. So even if you don't have phone signal, you can still see your route. It doesn't give you a lot of detailed trail names or anything, but you can still see your route and make sure you're on the right path. So we're heading up to, well, the plan is to head up to Sugarloaf Knob. It's a high spot in Pennsylvania. It's only 2,665 feet. There's no overlooks or anything up there, but it's a high spot. So that's the plan, is to hike up there and see, and then on the way back, I think it's called Bachman Rocks. There's an overlook there where you actually get a nice view. But that's our loop. So we're just going to keep hiking and wish us luck on this one. Like I said, I'm carrying a little bit more weight than I normally do. I can feel it. It's not bad. But I think I got the pack set up right. Balance good. So yeah, we're keep going. Hey, we're still hiking. To paraphrase Ghostbusters, where does this trail go? It goes up, Ray. It goes up. I told Laura I need to plug in my legs. I need bionic legs. Sign me up for that surgery. Bionic everything. Turn me into RoboCop. I'm okay with that.
$6 million man.
Yeah, $6 million man. Well, these days, I think it's like the $2 trillion man with inflation. Oh, it's still going up. This is a hill. So, we're now on the Kim Trail, heading up to the peak. You can see we've come quite a long ways. You really can't see because it's so overgrown, but if you can see, we have to go up there, and we're climbing. I have 5.9 miles, and we haven't even started back yet, so I think the other side of the trail might be a little shorter, but this is some crazy climbing now. But it's good. Some of it's hard walking, and my wife said, "This is hard walking, it doesn't even look like a trail." And I said, "That's because nobody comes up here." And I said, "Now you can say you're one of the few that have." But we're going up fast now. I've got 1,645 feet. So this is pretty steep grade. And you just turn to the left, you kind of want to fall to the side. It feels like it's going to pull you down the hill. So I'm getting set up real quick. Laura's hiking with Augie. Through the radio, through the line up into a tree, pretty high first throw. It's almost near vertical. It does loop back down a little bit, but it won't hurt it. Well, no cell service. So this is Ohiopyle State Park, K1392. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Victor Hotel.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Victor Hotel. Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Victor Hotel got you 5-9 into Park 1392.
Okay, thank you so much. I got you about 5-7 here, 5-7 to Pennsylvania, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton area. 7-3, and thank you.
Thank you. You're my first contact. We hiked up here to the top of Sugarloaf Knob. Elevation is 2,665 feet. We've hiked about 6 miles to get up here, so hopefully I can make some more contacts. Thank you. 73.
A couple months ago. 7-3, good luck on your activation.
Thank you. 73. CQ Poto, November 3 Whiskey Sierra, November 3 Whiskey Sierra on top of Sugarloaf Mountain in Ohiopyle State Park, K1392 CQ Poto. November Mike for Oscar 5-9 into Park K1392.
QSL 1392, 5-9 North Carolina also. Thanks a lot. 7-3.
Thank you for the contact. 7-3. CQ Poto, November 3 Whiskey Sierra calling CQ Poto.
CQ Poto, this is November 3 Whiskey Sierra at Park K1392, Ohiopyle State Park on top of Sugarloaf Knob. This is November 3 Whiskey Sierra calling CQ for Parks on the Air. CQ Poto, this is November 3 Whiskey Sierra at Park K1392, Ohiopyle State Park on top of Sugarloaf Knob. This is November 3 Whiskey Sierra calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
Alpha Charlie 4, Oscar Kilo.
Alpha Charlie 4 Oscar Kilo. Alpha Charlie 4 Oscar Kilo got you at about a 5-5 into Park 1392. Kilo Alpha 1 Victor, I got you 5-9 into Park 1392.
Okay, QSL, I got you 5-7 in Massachusetts.
Thank you for the 5-7 in Massachusetts. I hope you have a great day.
73.
73. QI 5.
That's it?
Yeah, sorry, it's been hard. Like people keep moving it. I kept getting bumped off the frequency I was on. Hey, it's Tango Oscar Mike. We're hiking down now. I was able to activate the park barely. It was actually a struggle. The first 2 frequencies I got on, I started making contacts, and somebody got on and started calling on top of me. And at the time, there was nobody else there to say, hey, there's the frequencies in use. One was a special event station, just started calling. But I know they probably couldn't hear me because I'm only using 5 watts. And I do regret not bringing my external battery so I could run 10 watts just to give me that little bit of boost, since I was trying to hurry. Since we're on a hike and my wife's got to entertain Augie, she walked an additional 2 miles while I was trying to do the POTA activation. So she's probably going to have like 12 miles on the day, if not more. If I was by myself, it'd be different. I'll sit out here until I can get the activation. You know, I'm not in a big rush. I would just keep calling. But so I ended up hunting a few of the stations, 2 summit stations, which I've never gotten before. I checked on Soda Maps, and this doesn't qualify as a summit in Pennsylvania, but the one guy said that I was a higher elevation than he was. So I don't know, maybe it is a summit, I don't know. If that's the case, you only need 4 contacts to activate a summit. That makes it a lot easier. You would think it would be harder since you have a higher elevation, you have better signal, but we're hiking out. Some of this is back the way we came until we get to the trail split where Bachman Bachman Rocks is, and then we're going to head back that way and keep going. So far I got 6.5 miles, so we should hit 10 easy before we get back. But here, check this out, Augie. Well, this is Bachman Rocks Overlook. It goes down pretty good. Pretty nice view. It was worth the hike. We're almost 9 miles in. We still have a ways to go back, so I think we're going to be over 10 actually. Augie's enjoying himself. Jeez, that's a widowmaker. This may sound crazy, but I'd much rather be walking uphill than downhill. Well, we've been walking downhill for quite a while, and we got a ways to go yet. And you know what goes up must come down, but walking downhill just seems so hard on my knees, especially with Augie trying to pull me along here. It's just rough. I just don't care for it. So we were still hiking downhill for almost 2 miles when we came to the last part that's really steep. And this has taken us right down to where we started, but it's just been rough on the legs going downhill. We're almost at the end of the hike. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Tango Oscar Mike, 73. Take care.
Tango Oscar Mike.